From someone we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in the call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go tongue blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide, it know they thrive. The opposition, weak and confused. Them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand. Them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are go fight, we still the glow. The presidential guards, them stand so tall. But human rights, you know the call. Them beat the weak, silence the truth. We are no go rest, we go the youth. We are for years, we don't bring the sound of justice, of truth, all the way around.
Good morning.
Through corruption, through the lies, we are still the rise, we still the fly. Together we go stand, for change we fight. We are forever, we the hold the line. From someone we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love.
Alright, good morning, and welcome to the program we call KOL RES, right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. You know, also we can discuss issue at the front page of the different newspaper in the Ponado for the morning. And after we can look at waiting and waiting date and the paper, then we can come back, actually, bring people inside where they help we follow we discuss the different issues them. Well, today na Monday, and we actually did as well for talk about different things that really happen, around we. So quick one before we go any side, quick one before we start the conversation. Let's just peep, quick one. Let's see waiting there inside the paper here this morning. Just quick one, and then we bring we guests inside. We're already, even ready, more than the word already. And we expect another one for joining inside the program. Just now, we will come and help we for see what we get. And the next one again, very much important for we all sit down together and discuss because good things than the way we need to understand. So we go. And don't waste any more time. The first one of the Calabash newspaper, they make a quick one today. Say IB Cabo highlights VP Julia Jallo as strong presidential material. And oversight mission confirmed Pavi fought genuine project work disapproving ghosts project claim. We go to the next one where the City Hunter newspaper says Jagaban sponsor 11 Muslim, for Hajj, promoting unity and faith across Sierra Leone. And you as well get Dr. Kaifala Marat thrust deep in the southeast. And the next one we'll get now the Daybreak newspaper say for 2028 election, Jules De Jallo, Chief Minister, may lead SLPP. The next one, now the Oracle newspaper, 10 APC presidential aspirants break away from the new party ahead of 2028 election. Okay. Let's just take some short break, please. Some short break, just short one.
From Salon we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love.
Okay, welcome back. We'll continue the rest of the paper then, and we go to the Awareness Times newspaper. I'm Sylvia Blyden on HEBO's power to create districts and Parliament unite across party lines to pass early warning laws. The next one, now the exclusive newspaper say take responsibility now. Dr. Ibrahim Bangura urge youth and the payment of $60 million per fourth Al associate debunk allegation. The next one, now the Nation newspaper, in the eyes of NPAA, Aberdeen Lumley Creek has been destroyed. The next one, now the Forum newspaper say new districts, a dangerous political manipulation. The next one, the Times newspaper says Salon host fourth, a repo heads of intellectual property offices conference. And the next one, now the Future newspaper say LEONE report exposes UK, and you as well get Salon host fourth repo head of intellectual property offices confirmed. The next one at the Premier News newspaper, police officer testifies in treason case against 2 accused. APC flag bearer aspirants donate school supplies to Aberdeen fire victim. And the next one, now the Premier Parameter newspaper say in the aftermath of extortion and sexual harassment, Turkish embassy undermines city council. The EOS newspaper say NACIT Director General highlights key development in informal sector pension scheme. The next one, the Expo Times, Salako and EcoBank discuss partnership opportunities. The next one, Focus 24/7, Statistics unveil giant step in attaining credible census. You will get other story there for yesterday's edition of the 24/7 newspaper. The Mnet newspaper, Chief Minister unveils timeline for completion of National Stadium, and you will get Minister Salima calls for regional alliance through a repo to harmonize IP laws. The next one, now the Eye Opener newspaper, where say Executive Director Frances Numa secure historic national early warning mechanism center enactment. The Global Times newspaper, UAE donate 20,000 monkeypox vaccine and lithium discovered in Sierra Leone. And we as well get the C4D media newspaper say Dr. Ibrahim Bangura brave journey to Matujong, a call for empathy, discipline, and development. And you as well get Parliament passes National Early Warning and Response Act 2025. Africa 24 say if President Bio knew and Parliament only exists to pay debt. The News Times Daily, First Lady Dr. Fatima Bio to head Commonwealth New First Ladies Alliance, and other story for inside this edition of the News Times Daily. The Night Watch newspaper, APC victory, but what guarantees? Plots to take over AGT mining by fraud exposed. And the next one, now the, okay. Alright, sorry. Now the people in this to the program this morning. We'll take another short one and bring you guests inside now this time.
From Salon we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in name they call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bondu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go turn blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide, no they thrive. The opposition weak and confused. Them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand. Them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are go fight, we still the glow. The presidential guards them stand so tall. But human rights.
All right, welcome back. You still watch the program with KOL RES right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, we are there for talk about different things that really happen inside the country. So we just get one of the guests who don't join inside the program this morning. And David Endolo, Content National Coordinator, Civil Society Consortium on Public Accountability. Good morning. Welcome, David.
Good morning, my brother, and good morning, Sierra Leonean, both home and abroad. I want to say good morning to also other viewers from other countries. I want to say good morning anytime you're there.
Okay. Thank you for joining inside the program. So let me go quickly and let me begin look at the issues. Then one of the biggest issues we come up them days there so now the issue of redistricting 2 other districts, Bandajuma and Panguma districts from the southeast, you know. We as well can see the formation of, you know, or the division of Freetown proper, Freetown City Council, and can divide into 2. And then Western World District Council, they divide into 3. What's your take on this?
Well, it all depends if you're in a very good spirit, because we don't see government in, government out, with a try for do what we call amalgamation. Sometimes in their own interest. If only now for the betterment of this country, sometimes it can good. But if you do them with another intention, now we civil society can find that a little bit. Because if you go to some certain area by right, if you look at the population and all other things, you don't say, okay, this population don't overwhelm in some certain areas. Then if we call for amalgamation, for make you divide a district, that's nothing bad. But waiting we don't see year in, year out, government in, government out, they only sometimes can do amalgamation in their own interest, in a political interest. And then they look at them in a political lens, where sometimes looking good for we as a country. Because if we were continuously they get district, and if you say this is a district headquarter, you suppose the headquarter itself supposed to forget that face, that look, you know. Like for example, talking about Freetown. Freetown is very congested. Freetown gets huge amount of population. Freetown don't get an habitat area where really don't congest in a way that, yes, if we come up with something like doing a division of Freetown, Greater Freetown, and all other things, sometimes it can good, but it all depends the spirit behind it, because we no need for politicizing. Because sometimes we can say politics can come in a way that if we don't get 2 mil, for example, in the Freetown municipality, we dey start for pay attention more to the political lens and avoiding totally the developmental area of it. So it can good, sometimes it can bad. But we always think of this way, whether it is coming from people where they think Sierra Leone, rather them thinking about party politics.
All right, the program where you still watch na KOL RES right on YouTube and on Facebook. But I ask you this question. The question where plenty people they ask, we know say yes, you get the legal rights for doing it, they do so right, so they call for right now. But you know, a lot of people they ask, why now? Why now? Why now? Anytime we election one for come now, they tell they get new census, when a midterm census, or they tell they get redistricting or several things and we look sound well to plenty people them. Why you feel saying that now all this they happen?
That's my biggest problem we get. Yeah. Because some of these issues are time bound. Now I can say the politicians sometimes they look at them in a political lens. And we always they do census, and census na thing where we supposed for to do for able know the amount of population, the amount of people where they live in that particular country. And now if we do census, now for make we able to think how many people we don't get. Looking at the population rates. From that, we will begin think about development, how for able to do development. But John like what they say, government don't come, government don't pass. We don't count people. But when we don't do counting, the only thing where we they think about now we political gains. We not ever think about the developmental aspect. Because up to this time, me don't then at this country, they don't country a lot. But up to this time, we not get better pipe burning water. We not get better health facility. We not get better road network. We not get even better communication, Then we start to ask ourselves, is the counting necessary? Is the census necessary? Because if we do counting, now all of those then things they are we supposed for to think of in a way that we were able to develop as the counting they go on. But this they're far away of waiting with the think, of waiting the census self, they think of. Like for example, this morning at the area, people they talk about single digits and all other things. But they reflect on the people. And if something that they reflect on the people, it means something it's not necessary for make we do all of those things. And if we don't get a timeline same, in any 10 year, we will come out with census. Whether they can't go na do, whether you still remain in power, we for do them. No, we not just do them because of we want for satisfied with political gains. No, we do them, make we satisfy the people the way they count. Like the previous census, the midterm census, they not even count million people them within Campbell Street. Main Campbell Street. Me say they live na bow. Nobody no go and go count me na bow. So you start to think about whether we just count few people in our own interest for we own a political gain. Because Campbell Street opposite Mende Church, you know able to count the people the way they. Neither alone we think about people the way they Falaba, where they Kurbola, where they Neni. If we're not able to count within the Freetown municipality, then there is a problem. So if we do the census in the spirit of development, it go good for we as a country, as people, and as a government. But if we do census in a way that we get other thinking, we get a lot of things behind where we think of, which is not positive towards the drive of the country, towards the development of the country, then we'll start to ask ourselves, why do we waste some of those money in doing the census? If only we get another myopic thinking in terms of the census itself.
So the question now actually the census the way we can do, now census or now survey. Because why I ask this question? For una within the civil society, when una can do survey, una can say, okay, 70% of the population in a saloon say this government they go the right way, or 10% say education business them not they do well, but 90% say they do well. That not necessarily means say then talk to all the people in the country, but then just they do sample of a few number of people and then them put them into percentage where will represent the entire population. So for say now so we census don't talek or waiting.
Well, just like what they say, we always do on projection instead of reality.
But census supposed to be reality.
Because if
and that make them say they want for correct 2015 census.
Supposed to be reality. Like for example, we are talking about 8-something million people. Yeah, in the previous census, according to which we understand. But if they're not comes to the entire family of 7, then how are able to capture in their record? That's one of the questions we need to ask ourselves. How are they captured in the record? So we no one foresee, like for example, if we say we do a survey as CSOs, as National Consortium of Public Accountability, we make sure say we hire so many enumerators where they go across the country for make we able to do what we call studies of how we survey for go. We no one for just sit in Freetown. Then we do a projection. We begin say 100 people that don't agree. So because of 10 or 15 people don't agree, so it cover all Sierra Leoneans. No, we believe in reaching the hard-to-go area places as an organization, as a consortium. Now, we not just come out with a report. Like, for example, when we talk about the Koidu Holding Saga, what we did, we go now the scene. And up to this time, we still there on up to this time, we still there on so many consultations. Why are we in those consultations? Because we still want to get a grip, we still want to get the facts, we still want to talk to more people so that we will able to understand the reality. We're on waiting be the go on at the Kwedu holding. But some certain civil society organization, they will just sit in Freetown, go to Dovecot, go to Abacha, come how they call them, come to Congo Market, you interview 4 or 5 people, then automatically that becomes reality of how the people they think. No, we don't do that. So now we still call on the people the way want for do the census, the institution way want for do the census, say, if we are going to do the census this time round, let's don't leave it on projection. Let we try as best as we can for make we able to reach to the hard-to-go areas, for make we able to capture all facets, all human beings within the municipality of Sierra Leone, make we able to capture them. So by doing that, according to we report, according to the statistics what we go get, now then we go begin see how we for able to reach with development. But could you imagine, now, we say we count people of this country. Just take a drive from here to Falaba. You see the road network. Just take a drive from here to, how they call this place? From here to Bindi. Then you go see the problem. Just take a look from here to Konkoba. Just take a look from here to different places, to the Bohoy, to the, to all of those places. You go see, say, now hard to go area. The Bondapi, the Kwane by Cream. When it comes to counting, some people not even reach there. Because we monitor the previous census where happened. We're gonna so many of the areas them, and we get people the way they give you report on daily basis. So if it's some of them places then people not able to reach there for cons, then how do we have the numbers? So that begin for Trollite. How do we have the numbers? And we're supposed to employ huge amount of people. So if we say we do the census, we don't just base our census on projection. We don't just base our census on counting just few people, they will try for say, well, we don't count the population of this country, don't reach to up to so amount. So what we want to what do we want for make it happen at this country? Let's have a proper database. How many people they die daily? How many people then they born daily? So if we get a proper database, even within the census, because the census will able to tell you who side this policy don't move from which location to this location. If we don't able to tell we how many people be there at this household, because now through census we do what we call amalgamation. Now through census we divide some of the district them to two. Now through census we will able to know the population we get for able vote in 2028. And the one them we go don't reach at that time. Now this census we will able to know the youth them, the one that we will able get the right age for vote in 2028. But if we not able to get that right, then development will be as usual. There will be no development because we're not able to get the data right. We're not able to know the population rates. If we're not able to know, then how can we develop? How can we have enough schools? Like, for example, at Komonaya, I go to a particular place called Kamatudugu. Kamatudugu gets something like up to 25,000 habitat people the way they live there. But now just one grade school they get. And this particular school, waiting they happen. The teacher where they teach there, now being class 6 teacher. Now they teach from class 1 to class 6, from 1 to class 3. It means census not able to reach there. Because if they reach the development for don't go there. If you say now, if you want to make communication, except you get to go up the mountain before you're able to do communication. If you want to get a very good drinking water, except you have to go something like 3 miles away from the town itself. So that's not good for we people. It's not only when it comes to politics, when it comes to election, that they tell you for take box then go reach with people them at the different villages. Like for example, talking about Konkoba, you have to do something like 12 miles to from Kabbalah from the Kabbalah town to Konkoba. So if you say now you go there, pass you get for total materials then you eat. But could you imagine hospital they know they when somebody put to bed, you get for do 12 miles with the picking for go do the first marklet. Is that good for our country? If we do population count, we know for no say development for go yonder. So please, statistics Sierra Leone, if we they try for do a census, let's try to be realistic. Let's try to, as best as we can, for this particular census to capture the ordinary people. For this particular census to be realistic, let's don't leave this particular census on projection. Because if we left her on projection, we'll not be able to reach with development now the different communities.
All right, continue for the way to inside the program. You still watch KOL RES right on YouTube and on Facebook. Let me look at this other issue quickly. This paper, we now the Voice of Salon newspaper, we get this headline, and this now within the Voice of Salon newspaper say. It say, as rock waves subcontracted hundreds of Sierra Leonean workers to be redundant at LEONE Rock Company. So now we see plenty other people them again they about for lost in job, you know, after the Koido holdings thing. What do you think they really happen with regards job business inside the country?
Well, yes, I read the papers from last week, and the paper they talk about, and we see them in rumor. People come out with them on social media, and we see outside LEONE Rock debunk the statement by bringing out a press statement. Say they're not the redundant and they're not subcontract any company. So what we for do now as journalists then, as civil society. Now for make we able to dig deep and able to do more findings, because some truth and then as Sierra Leone, it can come through rumors. Then at the end of the day, you go see them as evidence-based. You go see them as reality. Just like waiting happen, like we do holdings. They say they get for car sack people. But rumor be they go say not to be fact. And we all see waiting happens. Yeah? So we get for really think Sierra Leone. If a company then they redundant, company then they dismiss people them, they will start to ask, waiting at the problem. It means institution we're supposed for there at the end of chain not do what we call due diligence on some of their companies they are. Because some companies that they waiting me don't understand for far too long. Myself, now a businessman, part of a civil society, Waiting that normally they do. When a company or an investor say, I want to come and invest in a country, we need for do what we call due diligence by doing a background check. How many years they get for can do? Because some certain company, the way we don't follow for far too long, what did they do? Now portfolio investors. They will come to a country, tell you say we they can't invest 25 years, but then get their own aim, then get their own thinking. Then they come now waiting they can happen. Maybe then projection or waiting they want can do now something like 5 years. But they will come to the government and tell the government say we want for can do 25 to 30 years. The moment where they don't able to get results within the 5 years, then they try as best as they can to fold up. So now it make we the civil society the same. Parliament, the government of Sierra Leone, we need for go back now the drawing board and see how we're able before we mining policies. And a way that if you get for can mine, the money way for them are the consolidated fund or now the reserve when get for be the Bank of Salon for be huge. So if you close that particular company close before time, that means they don't breach the agreement where they between. Because if you say they come in for 25 years and we don't give everything, we don't give all the waivers. Because allegedly some of them companies they are, then they come for can't do what we call money laundering, can't wash their money. After when they don't wash their money, they will try as best as they can to fold up. So now you make a background check, suppose for the happen. And with raw material, we need for go back to the drawing board as a country, as a government, as parliament, and look into it properly. Sorry, looking into it, we serve as a government, we serve as a country, we for able to protect with raw material, we for able to do mining in a way that we sell the institution, we for able to get what we call the finished product within country, in a way that we're not supposed for the get what we call with raw material going out of Sierra Leone, then after, when they don't bring out to finished product, then begin can sell and give it back in a very high price. So we need for begin think what Traore they think now. We need for begin think what in Guinea they think now. We nearby country, we sister country. We for begin think that. But if you see some of the institutions when they come, then they come with what they call exploration, asking for exploration license. This exploration, now they take all with mineral, they call they call them bulk sampling. And for take them bulk sampling, you will see then 25, 30 containers they don't go out of the country in the name of bulk sampling. And when they go this bulk sampling, after they don't finish them, then they bring back, then dirty, then they can't give you. What did they do? And they left now the country. And all of us not even know what thing they get at the end of the day out of that particular bulk sampling. So we get for go back now the drawing board in a way that we get a rigid policy. A policy where for protect the workers. Like for example, now what you don't happen at Kwedu Holdings. Then let down workers, and then worker there, according to a few of investigation, they say them be then a care maintenance. They say make them go wait now. And now they don't lay them off. They don't dismiss them without any benefits. But if them people that they get money, huge amount of money in the country, now so a particular bank went on for church, government for don't begin negotiate how for take that money for pay them people there. Now we understand say a redundancy get for happen. And we know when redundancy happen, waiting they happen to the country itself. Waiting they happen to the country itself. If you people they lost work, the country economy it go drop. So that means we get for take we raw material and invest on them. If we invest on them, for example, when the economy shake, we go to tap into them. Just like waiting the happen in Indian. We tap into them a bit. Just like waiting the happen in other different countries. When we tap into them, we put under the market. When we put under the market wholesale, we boost the economy. But that's not the happen in this country. Waiting the happen in this country, now foreigners them, now then they come and take all we wealth. Then squeeze we. Just like waiting the happen in Sierra Leone. Now we get so pit, so river in Sierra Leone. And we put the mining policy, the mining act, they tell you, say, after when you don't do mining, you for reclaim their land in the. And up to this time, no reclaim, they not they reclaim. What thing happen na Kono? After when they don't do all their mining in it, then land they for be reclaimed according to the policy. But we implement that one day? No. We see what in China King Hobi do. When now we understand saying a them name Leoroc. From where they work now, Tane Chief don't take go then Dalakru and other places. I see them left there. Now so a day. We they see what in the happen with NMC. I see we dig all the old and they. Now so we left them. And the policy they tell you about reclaiming the land after where you don't do your mining. So it's high time the government of Sierra Leone, the parliament, us as the Sierra Leoneans, forgive a knee jack to the government, say, let's go back to the drawing board and get good policies when it comes to the mining industry. Now, from where Sierra Leone don't discover a diamond at this country from 1931 and gold, up to this time, Sierra Leone not a boast of anything we get for do with refinery. We not get what we call cutting and polishing. The only thing we do now rough gold, rough diamond. And when the people don't go do the cutting and polishing, they don't go do the melting. They don't get the industry we get for do with taking care of the gold and all other things. They then come back to Sierra Leone and sell and give you expensive one. Then make more money. They then give you chicken change. How we go able to go get companies where Sierra Leone just gets something like 0.1% or 0.5%. Is that good for our country? That one they're not good for our country. All in the way that some of we government officials them allegedly they put in their pockets and forget about the betterment of the people. Now, this time round, we need young people, vibrant young people, people where we can and take this ordinary Sierra Leone from the suffering. Because up to this time, people are not thinking out of the box. We are still thinking within the box. Salone up to this time will not get better health facility. Everyone with government officials, they report them going to, out of the country for go do their medication. We not get better education. That one, nobody not go like you. We say we get better education because we still get students the way they sit the worst exam, go to the university. They can't even construct proper English. So if we get a better education facility, why we not foresee some of them ministers they are put them picking them there? Neither alone some of them go put them picking them now the British schools. They will put them picking them at the American school, put them picking them at some of these expensive school and left the public school. So if we know say we are bringing better education for the people, now we try for see how we will bring we picking them. Now some of them schools they are. Yes, we get other people, we get them picking them now some of them schools they are. And then people there, if you look at them, you will find out, say, some of them are cleaners, now some of them government institutions. Some of them are messengers. Some of them, they don't even get the money for send them picking them, go now some of them private schools there. So now it make them left them picking them, now some of them government schools there. So we really need for go back now the drawing board as a country. And look at Musa, we don't go wrong. Where have we gone wrong? But sometimes when you say the facts, people begin politicizing them. Both the APC and SLPP, from time immemorial, from when we say Salone don't go independent, we have nothing good to write home about. Just few days, few years of waiting don't happen in Burkina Faso. We see massive development. We see road infrastructure. We see a lot of issues that happen, even though people will begin calling us in AI. So if now AI, now we count IA, now we country, so that we will able to benefit this country. If you say the people they implement what you call AI, now we count it IA. As long as now for the betterment of this country. But my brother, when you go to the streets of Freetown, one great rainway come, the entire city don't flood. Now look at what they happen. Buildings then they collapse. Why buildings then they collapse? Now because of poor construction. Now because of substandard material. So if we get so many substandard material and we have the Ministry of Trade, we have the Standard Bureau. So that don't tell you say something has gone wrong. And if something has gone wrong, we need to go back to the drawing board and see how we go able to fix the problem. But Sierra Leone gets one mentality. The moment when something happens, you see politicians then go. Then begin go give one bag race. You see few organizations then go. They begin go give few clothing. But just give them 1 to 2 weeks. We are done with that. We not ever think again, waiting we don't happen, how to fix the problem. We already think about the problem, the time where it happened. But just after the incident, we no longer think about the problem. We always there in reaction. We need to try as best as we can to be on the prevention aspect, for prevent things not to happen. We always there now for react to things that way don't happen.
All right. You still they watch KOL RES right on YouTube and on Facebook. We're very much sorry. We're very much sorry. They continue with the rest of the program. And we actually get guests to come inside back just now. We're very, very much sorry. And we don't come to the almost the end of the program, but we guess to come and join me inside the program just now. For let we continue with the rest of the show. You can join just now and let we continue the rest of the show. Please, before we go inside, we as well encourage you we watch you right now. So let you like and share the program. And for you, we not actually subscribers, please consider for do so. Okay, so another thing again, they encourage you for do the number within on the screen. Now the number, if you want for contact we for ticket, you want for contact we for other things, then where you feel say you need we for let we help with. Yeah, so you can reach me through this number for the tickets for the We Are Dinner and Iconic White Party. We will be June 28, 2025. Okay, so they don't nominate we for the SLME Music Award. Yeah, and we actually did now the category of best music promoter. Now just see, not promoter, sorry, not promoter. Just some seconds, please. Whilst we wait for we guests to come inside. Okay, we guests don't come inside quickly, but let's just show now this thing quickly. Then we can. Yeah. Yes, sir. Sorry about that, sir.
No problem, sir.
Thank you. All right, so please just some seconds. You will watch the program right now. This is a program we now KOL RES right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course. We actually don't get the formal I call it the formal nomination. We don't come up, and we'll get for sure now. But please, let's just continue to guess quickly. Yes, sir. Sorry about that, and please continue. Or if you can permit me, I will just ask you another question where we go take away from what we been discussed already. The issue of this travel business inside the country. This is not about the president or the government, but rather some people get serious interest for travel as a result of the what they call how the country they go right now. So this being said, we hear issue of Malado and this general, now the Saloon Army, for $50,000 for visa. I listened to Malado one short video this morning again, and they actually talk say it actually no give money for buy space, but it give for let the help them forget visa. So this, first of all, what do you think about this whole issue about Malado and this general $50,000? So a whole general where in salary reach 5 million if I forget it right. If you pass 5 million, pass 10 million.
If you think you will begin see the problem. Malad of Sesef will go give $50,000 to a general. The general na in the issue visas. So we need to ask ourselves those questions. Sometimes I can look at Naimeka, I can say we get a lot of I'm sorry to use this word, educated fools. If now somebody where they Kubola, one of my mama we no nothing, I go begin, I not go get out. But for make you when know from left to right, you give money to a general. From a general pull visa for you. You get for ask yourself the question. The general na visa office they work. And they travel na this country na it don't cause problem. Now make we they say Sierra Leone, really we are in a fragile state. But people not go want agree to that. Because if everybody want for left the country, everybody you wait 1,000 people for the day. Maybe the few will tell you say they no want for travel. They just want for the travel with them. Now some government officials. But the rest of Sierra Leone now, my brother, if they say they empty now, everybody will left here. Because everybody want to go for look for greener pasture. Things are difficult. That one they don't want to shy away from it. It's factual. Things are not the way they used to be, and they will never be. And we just need for work, because we get a lot of mineral, my brother. What he talks so, I'm frustrated. I'm seriously frustrated with all the minerals, with all the valuable, raw material where Sierra Leone gets, with all we land the way we get. Sierra Leone will boast for over 100,000 flat land in this country for agricultural purposes. Sierra Leone will boast of how many minerals, ranging from jadeite, come all the conundrums there where you see. Because this is now one of the things that way we not understand at this country. We get conundrums them now this place, my brother, where value, way the value more than what we call it a diamond. But when we mining companies, then they take everything. What we really look at no more now diamond and gold. You get the sapphire, you get the ruby, you get the jadeite, you get the tourmaline. All of those things, we have them here. Go to Google them. These are very much expensive material. Now, expensive minerals. But we ever focus there? We ever know how for able markets and at the world? You go to NMA, some of them think they are all not in the archive for show to the world. So this now don't give so many problems where everybody want to travel. But between me and you, Malado for the up to know better. The general, not the work na outside and the issue out visas. So why you forget money? Why you forget money? These are some of the problems where we don't get. We don't go come across a lot of cases. Outside people they go and say that they go give somebody money for me and give them for me them do visa for them for go America, for go England, for go other countries, Australia and other things. And then people there, not to visa side and they work. You go see some people then they where we don't come across cases where we don't come across where before say people they go to some certain people they say give me service passport, give me diplomatic passport. Then people they find out say they work now some of their institutions there. So all the blame at the end of the day where they come now to the institution. But when then they do them businesses, then they do them far away from the institution. But when the business collapse, then they start for blame some of the institutions.
So
they
this
work
particular one, you think say they're far away from the institution, the Ministry of Defense, because what we see, even the one that where they accuse, where they call the name there, then they use the official Ministry of Defense, the letterhead, for write back and debunk some of the things that within the social media. Now that's individual accusation and they make you then suppose by anyway for use the official Ministry of Defense, the letterhead for doing kind of thing,
They don't get it right.
So how that makes them now different from the entire Ministry of Defense, or now a syndicate inside the Ministry of Defense where all man mix?
See, the reason why they blame Malado, the Ministry of Defense, their responsibility now for issues visas out. So we want to know the type of visa, or whether I give this money for me them pass me name through the Ministry of Defense, say me a military personnel, and send me name a particular place for get a visa. It might happen that way. But with me, your question, Malado, now a business tycoon. If you want to travel now, any country or application to that particular country embassy where you want to travel to, say how they go do business, they will allow you. As long as you not get any stain, you not get any bad background, they will allow you, they will visa you. But if you say are they going to Ministry of Defense, for go make a go seek for visa, then we start to ask ourselves, is the Ministry of Defense a place for me to issue visas them out? Is the Ministry of Defense the American Embassy? Is the Ministry of Defense the British High Commission? The Ministry of Defense, now an embassy of any country? No. But the only thing I can tell you, whosoever they don't make measure of, where sign some of them document they are, where do some of them correspondent they are, let them bring them to book. We want to see them bring them to book, let them can answer to some questions. And in your paper, I see the paper they open, I see a lot of things. Like for example, when they talk about traveling of people, then we see the Ministry of Finance, they pay one great institution called Pavifort, $67 million, where the country they in position outside they so today. And when you divide $67 million is something like 1.608 trillion leos. Now small money that one day. Once we get other private sector where already don't cripple, they're not able to pay their staff them, they're not able to run their businesses, and some of we investigation allegedly some of their roads they are not be completed, some of their roads they are now ghost roads, they are not even existing. So now we don't they ask the Minister of Finance how we come about for pay this money. How we come about for pay this money? Do we do due diligence? We see the roads them because the Ministry of Finance itself, the Ministry of Works, the SLRA, we really need to go and look at the road they are. Are they what for purposes? The roads there where we begin. Now the things that where we ask for, now in the roads they are get, the road there then they exist. Would I apply for this money? Would I approve for this money? All of them think they are. We want for Siam. Now, we always call on the president. If we are really serious in building Sierra Leone, if we are really serious in nipping corruption at the board, then the SEC, the president of this nation, for institutes an independent investigation in the area of the money allegedly we pay to Pavifort, we need for investigate them and bring them to a book. Whosoever who approve of that money, we for bring them to a book. Even the institution when na Pavifort, the money where them pay them for. If you not do their road, then they for pay back this money and therefore bring them to a book. Because we go see and say this now recklessness in the part of some of the government officials. How can he approve when you not see the road? How many kilometers in the first place? How much we pay for 1 kilometer? How many kilometers where already don't accumulate for make we pay that type of money? Where Sierra Leone, the crap bitter one. Inflation, they go up on daily basis. Things then they go up. Suffering, they increase. Lot of things then they go bad. We're not going to say now in the making of the government, but they go bad. And at the end of the day, they say, who bears the crown? Who, now bear the greatest responsibility. Now you wear the crown. So now you we for bashat. So if something they go wrong, we just get for blame the government of the day. Nobody else. So now we for don't see the SEC for start investigation. We don't see Parliament for call on the Minister of Finance, call on Pavifort for further investigation. But up to this time, we not see them they do such thing. So we start to ask ourselves, do we vote people in where feel say now goodness they can for do for we, or we give them job for make them do the right thing? Do we vote for a government where take the people of this country for granted, or do we vote for a government where suppose for do the needful of waiting then at the manifesto of what?
All right. Continue for the between inside the program. I think this time now internet don't kick them out. You will watch a program, not forget for like and share the program. The internet actually gets more issue with the internet. Not forget for like and share the program. And please, 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 we want to encourage you for standby. Once the voting starts, we go alert you for make you actually start the voting. Once it starts, we go alert you. They actually don't give we nomination, letter yesterday. And this is not the category where we find ourselves, entertainment, social media platform of the year. And we had, of course, the number 1. And Inside Salon, the number 2, King Sano, the number 3. And you as well get recent Sierra Leone music, the number 4. So now we own category this, where we find ourselves. So stand by as the voting will start, anytime. Then we will make Leona know with the link where, we will get and share out to now for make una actually see how best you can able to vote and vote for other people as well. Of course, Wahid himself seen them with the song best music video, and register with the song again when I exile. So we'll see what we get. Okay, we'll go again to our guest. You don't join me inside the program again. Welcome back, Indolo.
Yes, sir. So just like what they don't say, when we vote for a government, now a responsible government we vote for. Now, if government where the people they don't cry, just like what we don't say, people don't talk about Kwedu Holdings, and the president is saying nothing about it. The parliament is saying nothing about it. But that one day is not good for we now this country, because when the president be the campaign to we, it talk to we. When parliamentarians then be the campaign to we, then talk to we, not to be mumu them. Now be people the way they talk. So if then they talk the way they ask questions as the electorate, we the people the way they pay them salary, because now from the consolidated fund we they pay them. And if we they pay them from the consolidated fund, even that 1 year old Pekin get the right for ask question. And when you ask question, they're supposed to answer them because they're Sierra Leonean. But up to this time, we are asking a question about Pavifort. No one is saying nothing about it. The ministry now they come out and tell me the right thing. The parliament now they ask question. The president is not saying anything. Come on. Is that good for us in a democratic state? We need answers. Mr. President, we need answers. Parliament, we need answers. The Ministry of Finance, we need answers. And we need positive answers. If there is anything negative that can come out of them, let them bring them people then they to book. From the FS, the minister, the Pavifort itself, we want to see the roads. The roads the way we pay for the $67 million.
To book when Parliament don't begin put defense for them people and say, then don't go and see the road. But the magic now, IMF will give the money, then people are not able for sure IMF the road. Yeah. But Parliament able for see the road. How this magic happen? I still the time for figure them out. Now the weekly council.
Now juju that one day. Maybe now juju would apply. How on we pay for something? Then me will pay for the tea and not see another extra person to go see and talk on behalf of what I pay for. No, it's not good. You know, now we left this fancy stuff. Now we left this collecting of brown envelopes. You see, sometimes when people can front at first lady, but now the right thing down though, people not be understand the language where you talk. Because if somebody they think as human, enough of the things say we all then as alone. MSC music say if we all get what we go know. If he thinks the move we go know. If he roads them then at this country, point with the road them, let we say go see them. We all then as Sierra Leone, we foresee the road them. Our parliament, you know to a PRO for Pavifort. How you go can for cancer, we say you don't go see road. Then the person will pay for the money, will pay the money for the road that they say, we not see road. And some of those roads, my brother, we were don't work on a few of the road, they're not there up to standard. We will tell you another one day in a year. And if the IMF will give them money, say we not see road, we there in support of IMF. Now would I pay money? Now innovating he buy. But if he me pay me money, they not give me the right thing. They wait till I pay for an OCM, then I will call your attention, say I'm not able to see them. So now, when they talk about, say, okay, the roads, then they were IMF say, well, who's for all the money? We not give money again as alone until we see them in there. And the reason why we get the school feeding, program, right? We get local contractors the way they supply them food items, then they where they do all the logistics and other things. Yeah, we get different institutions where don't supply the ministry, like the Armor Construction, where they don't do work for the ministry. We get the Chico, they don't do work for the ministry. We got a lot of institutions, barrage of institutions. They not pay them small money, but they go pay to one individual, one company, where the roads them now ghost road. We need to see the road then they. A good for we as a nation. Allegedly, those roads are not existing, my brother. So if you the one that will give money say the road they exist, Udan me for tell you say they exist. Udan a parliament for tell we say they exist. So this is a very big question. And Sierra Leone, we not fool anymore. So many politicians, they left for take we for granted. Sierra Leone technology don't advance in the way that somebody able left na Kubola and I snap even the streets the way they Kubola is sent up for we with the Siam. So if you don't see the road, they say the road that they exist, may then tell we the location of their road they are. And if they tell the location of their road they are, waiting the cost for 1 kilometer, waiting the government be agree on for 1 kilometer because some road That's something like $800,000. Some road now $1 million for kilometer. Waiting at the thickness of the road. Waiting at the the value of the road. We need for bring them out. Now not just the talk on here saying. We're not fool. We're not crazy. We're not stupid. For many people just they come and tell me things that which are not factual. It's not correct. We want to see facts. Now it make we as a consortium all the existing road where they say they don't do. We get for go there. We want for see the road there. We want for see the road there. If not, my brother, maybe some of you then get for arrest and lock we up. Because we get for go demonstrate in the Ministry of Finance. We get for go knock pan before the office. For tell we made them show we this money where they pay. We are at the roads. In the first place, they be don't deny say they not pay the money. Then now they say the road they be don't wait save day. So who say the true word day? Who say the true day? You say they not be paid the money. They don't say no, the road where they pay for, the road and day. So who that they say the true? Who that they lie for in company? We really need for back at the drawing board because Sierra Leoneans they're not fool anymore. You know, sometimes make I tell you one thing. The current government for begin understand this from Pakaba days. If it rest not pull SLPP in a power, lights go pull them, roads then go pull them. Let them be very much mindful of some of them things there. The people not fool. And Escoma, former presidents and the APC government, where do few roads, people kick them out. Mm-hmm. So if we roads them, we start go to the constituency and begin campaign against people them. Say no, not for vote for some of them people there. Because now we right. Now we right. The people they suffer, my brother. Then they suffer abject poverty. Better roads than no day. So if we spend money, now we see the roads then for Christ's sake. $67 million, not to 67 leons, not to 67 cents. Now over 1.6 trillion leons. Now we talk about now. Yeah, when you put 1 billion, 2 billion, 100, then you put at 10 times. Now in a 1 trillion leons. So if you will calculate, center the people don't understand. And we get from many people understand. Now, Boku money we for able to take care of the free health, the free health care. Now, money we for able to take care of the fit salon project. Where if we go able to make people they're not going to bed hungry. Now, something where for able to construct roads them. Now, this country. So if we go pay to one individual where we not see road, come on, this is not cost for make we ask people. We ask the Ministry of Finance who approved that money. We requested for that money. Who did they allocate this money to? Why they allocate this money? Where are the roads? Because they forget engineers, they don't forget show outside the road and they.
All right.
They actually for the people of this country. And the government and we officials, they're not for take it for granted. It's high time we start for talk to them. We start for put sense. Now some people they head for no say, Sierra Leoneans, not on the archaic days, who say they will just come and tell you something, they will take her for gospel truth. No, now we get for see the reality on the ground before we accept.
All right. A name now David Indolo M. Conte, National Coordinator, Civil Society Consortium on Public Accountability. David, thank you very much for taking time for joining inside the program this morning.
You're most welcome, my brother. Thank you for having me.
All
God
right,
bless
get
you.
yourself a very good week.
Thank you, you too.
All right, in name now David Indolo, we join at the program, and we also want to tell thank you to him, thank you to the producer, we make we reach you with this kind of program. Thank you to you who don't watch the program, thank you to you who don't like, thank you to you who don't share and all. If you don't like it, please consider for like and share before you go. June 28, 2025, we are doing an iconic white party. No, not say June. You know, some few more days from now, 23 more days, or let's just put on so 25 more days from now. We go meet inside Strasbourg, France with the Riyadh an iconic white party. If you don't get your ticket, the ticket price now €100, and we'll begin bringing you the frequent adverts them on this particular thing. Until then, we love you all so very much. Thank you very much, and get yourself a very, very good day and a very good week ahead.
From Salon we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud. For the people we voice, we love. But in the office is corruption, they grow. Presidents and first ladies' secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in